Hi everyone and welcome to Apni College, and in this video we are going to download VS Code for Windows and for Mac. So VS Code is a really popular editor by Microsoft which is used to write code in different languages, which includes C, C++, Java, Python, and we can also build huge projects with technologies like Node.js and Django. So let's start with the installation for a Windows system. In Windows system we are going to go to our browser, which is Chrome. And inside Chrome, we are going to search for Visual Studio Code. So now we have to go to this first link that appears in our browser, which does not have any add tag to it. So if there is an add tag, we have to skip that link. Let's directly go to the code.visualstudio.com link. And here we can see a huge download button, which is used to download Visual Studio Code. So now we have all of the options for different machines. Since we are working on the Windows machine, we are going to download VS Code for a Windows machine. And we click on the download button and the download starts automatically. So it will take about 2 minutes for VS Code to download. Now once VS Code is completely downloaded, let us double click on it and open it. So this window appears to us, which is to set up Visual Studio Code. And we are going to accept the agreement that Microsoft has for us. We're going to click on this next button and we will keep the settings to default and click on the next button again. Click next again. And if we want to create a desktop icon, that is, if we want to access Visual Studio Code from our desktop from next time, then we can tick on this checkbox and then we have to go to next. And finally, install. So right now Visual Studio Code is getting installed in our machine after downloading. And once all of the files are extracted, we can finish the process and this VS Code window appears for us. This appears because we have finally downloaded VS Code. So it has a theme option and I'm going to go with the dark theme. We are going to do mark done because we don't want to change any of the default settings right now. And now we can open a new file and we can start writing our code. So this was a short tutorial on how you're going to download VS Code specifically for Windows. Next, we're going to download VS Code for a Mac machine. So this is my Mac system and here I am going to go to the browser, and inside the browser I am going to type VS Code, or we can also type Visual Studio Code. So once I search for Visual Studio Code, I have to go to this first link, which is of code.visualstudio.com. When I go to this link, this entire Visual Studio Code window appears for me. Let me maximize my screen. So now I go to this download button, which appears on the top right, and I click on this. So when I click on this download button, which appears on the top right of the screen, I will get options for a lot of different operating systems that are available out there, and I am going to go for Mac. And inside Mac, since I am using Apple Silicon, so I'll click on this and installation has started for me. So it's downloading a zip folder which will have all of the files that VS Code has, and it'll take about 11 more seconds. And now we have to double click on it and it'll start expanding the zip folder. So I can see that Visual Studio Code is here. And if I double click on Visual Studio Code, it'll open for me. So it has automatically downloaded and installed itself. Since I'm opening this app for the first time, so I will have to click on open. But when you open VS Code for the next time, you won't have to click on this open button again. And I have opened my VS Code successfully. Here I can see different themes that are available for this installation. I will go for a dark theme. I will mark this option as done because I don't want to change any of the default settings. And now I can create a new file inside VS Code and I can start writing in my favorite language. So that was a quick tutorial of how you're going to download VS Code for a Mac machine. I hope you liked it, and I hope in our upcoming videos which are related to different languages, you will be able to download VS Code successfully. If you want tutorial videos for any other software that you like, you can comment it down. This was it for today. See you next time. Till then, keep learning and keep exploring. Hi everyone, welcome to Apni College, और आज हम install करेंगे VS Code.